All right, this could be a second, Sam.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if when I'm refreshing the page.
Yeah. Now, okay, when he's live, you don't have to start presenting right away. Usually, we like to give a few minutes just like for people to join.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. No, they just come in to see Vernius's beautiful face.
yep, exactly. Okay, now he should be. There we go. Okay. Oh,
What?
look at the title of the stream.
Bruh.
What's up, Spectre? We're just waiting for people. We're gonna start in like 5-10 minutes. We're just waiting for people to join up. Let me put this in.
You're gonna yell at Total when he gets back, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
That's a great way to start this, actually.
Yep.
The spaghetti is more important than okay.
Yep.
I haven't done a live stream thing in like ages. I'm a little rusty, I think.
We go. I'm just posting these in some servers right now. There we go. My spaghetti is more important than your autocorrects. God damn, bro. Yeah, so we'll start in like 5 minutes. We're just waiting for some people to join up. Get comfortable. That means you can start building. You can keep building your figure for like 3 more minutes, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I have been doing.
Yep, there you go.
Like after the stream's over, I'll show you the completed guy. It's like, damn, this. I showed you how he looked. The box yesterday, but but like I can show you the actual completed project after this.
Yeah. You know what I find dumb, by the way? He didn't. First of all, there's a few things I have wrong with Tyler. First of all, he didn't put Hibiki's last name, but he put all of Yuna's. That's already strike one. Number two is the obvious play. Well, first of all, Yuna or was not capitalized at all. Third of all, who the fuck is Yuka? This motherfucker went 0 for 3 on the title, bruh. How do you do that? 0 of 3 from the field goal, like goddamn total. As you can see, Sam, only the professionals here, right? Only the professionals.
I see.
Yeah, only the professionals here. Let's see. We're just chilling right now. By the way, Tyler, you don't have to mute. By the way, I hope you know that. Unless they just okay, whatever. You
I'm
don't
just
you don't
mute
have
for
to you don't have to mute.
I'm
Don't worry.
I'm just mute because I'm in right now.
Uh, all right.
What chat just said I'm cooked.
Yeah, you are cooked. It's okay. Sam is going to be the one cooking. By the way, smile everyone. We're all on camera. I should probably be on your screen. This. There we go. We'll give it 5 at 7:10. We'll start it. That sound good, Sam?
Yeah, that's 7:10's fine.
We'll start at 7:10. So welcome everyone to the stream. This is our third live pitch. Not me or Total this time. This time it's Mr. Epic Link Sam. That one. You should address yourself that way, Sam, during the call. Like, yes, I am the OST extended guy. That is me. Yep.
I mean, if you just waited a couple of minutes for the next slide.
No, I meant like during the call. You should say that to them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, that's you? That's crazy. Take the videos down." So I guess we could just start conversation while we wait. So Sam, how was your day today? Good? It was just literally
Uh,
6 hours of the figure.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, I had to drop my brother off at like the subway station because he has an exam later today. So then after that, I went to grab the kit that I ordered, and I just been spending the past 7 hours building this fucking thing.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, no,
Listen,
it's a
if we
really
can't
good
have any,
kit.
we don't care. That's the rule. If we can't have any, we don't care. I'm just busting your balls. Just trying to kill 4 minutes worth of time. Surprised X is not here yet. Are they still doing the Marvel Rivals shit? Oh my god, they are. Just checking around stuff. We know, gentlemen. Just gonna start this soon. Total is still fucking eating. We're gonna start this very soon. Just hang in there. Get some water. Grab some cocoa. Grab
Get
some food.
hydrated, yeah.
Grab some cocoa. I don't know. Now, granted, time I don't think yours is gonna be like quite as long as mine in total.
Yeah,
Ours
no,
was
I don't have the like the essay that you have.
because mine was 2 hours.
Yeah, no,
So,
my stream it should probably be less around 30 minutes tops.
yeah.
Maybe a little more, depending on how much I get to brain rot ramble.
Well, you'll get to do it a bit because you'll be allowed to for this. But if we go like yesterday, where it was literally just, hey, let's look at every single Kamen Rider intro ever. Like that might be taking a little fucking far.
I'm not gonna. I mean, if I even bothered to, if I did that, but with all the sim figure and Yuki Yuna OPs, I'd get Total's channel nuked in an instant.
Yep. Yep, and that's what I like to see.
I mean, that would be incredibly funny, but still.
Yep. All right, we're gonna start soon. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Why the fuck is okay? Sorry, Sam. My brain works in mysterious ways sometimes.
I understand that entirely.
Hang on, let me do this. One more server. I'm gonna post this in. What? In pitching. There we go. Let me pull up this. Oh, I got a YouTube notification. Oh, total streaming right now. No fucking way.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There we go. Gonna refresh this real quick. Okay. Oh, and now my thing is fucking lagging. There we go. Yeah. So we're pretty much good to go as soon as it hits 7:10. So as soon as you see it hit that, take it away. It's all yours, buddy.
Yep. I'll just
Grab some water. You're gonna need it. I lost my voice doing mine, so.
Like 7:09. Oh, there it is, 7:10.
There it
Total's
is.
not back, is he?
Nah, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. Total is you're gonna hear the vacuum. Don't worry. That's all.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess the funny smile thing will technically apply since I guess the YouTube chat's gonna be recorded or something. But anyways,
they are. Yeah, they will be. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'll just move on to the next slide for now then. Hello everyone, and I am Epic Link Sam, and yes, I am the guy that does the extensions for the Death Battle OST. I just do that in general because, well, I think the funny thing is my extensions are the only way to hear some of the older versions of the tracks nowadays. Now that I think about it.
Yep. You're not wrong there.
Anyways, let's get into writing this my pitch, which I will be pitching to the Death Battle team in three days actually. Yeah, on the 10th. So in like 3. Is it 2 days now? Oh well, close enough.
The 10th, so 3.
Yeah, 3 days. I will be pitching it to them. Hibiki Tachibana from Symphogear versus. Do you want? Fuck it. Yuki Yuna from Yuki Yuna as a hero.
I'm gonna fucking fucking kill you.
Oh, that's a great. Then already I start. You want to slaughter me? That's a great start.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get right into the meat of things. So like to start off, let's just go through like the actual franchise themselves. So like a quick to start off with the Symphogear. Well, we got this one was a show that started back in January 2012, and it has 5 seasons since, with a total of 65 episodes, 13 episodes per season. There's also a couple of mini comedy OVAs here and there, but those are just for silly reasons. It was made by Akifumi Kaneko and Noriyasu Agamatsu, who are some big names that have worked on franchises like Wild Arms and Bang Dream. So the main gimmick for Symphogear is the girls transform and fight in power armor, empowered by singing. Like they sing all their own insert themes and all that. And they protect humanity by fighting a variety of enemies, including aliens, cultists, alchemists, and gods. It's also it's a very over the top show. I'll just say that. And as for the series that our opponent hails from, Yuki Yuna the Hero, it started in October 2014, and it has had 4 seasons with 36 episodes and several light novels for it. The light novels create the greater franchise, the Yusha de Aru franchise. And it's created by Takahiro, which is the same guy that wrote Akame ga Kill. And as for the gimmick for this one, the girls transform into heroes, or magical girls basically, to fight off kaiju-like creatures and protect their home, while learning more about the secrets of the world, because not everything is as it seems in the story. Obviously, if I dive deep into it, it'd be like spoiler territory, but that's no, we're saving. Just watch the show. Anyway, that's for like what makes the two like comparable and similar is that both of them are teenage magic girls deployed by government and fighting threats both alien and divine. One of their main defining traits is how they are kind-hearted and reach out towards those that need help, including those that are seen as enemies, but they choose to reach out regardless. They literally fought. Oh, was someone doing chat?
Emerald's here.
Oh, okay.
All right, anyways, keep going. Yeah.
Like literally fought the gods of the world to get their happy endings with their girlfriends. And one of the main homages, which I will be talking about a little more in depth as we go on, is that both of them were inspired by the tokusatsu hero Kamen Rider Kuga, as all 3 of these characters are the kind-hearted people that reach out to, or that like kind-hearted personalities, like the I guess idealistic hero type person, while also being really good at martial arts and fight with hand to hand. Both of the shows seem to be like going towards a darker magical deconstruction, so, like I guess in along the lines of like Magic Girl Suit or Magic or Madoka, but it turns around near the end into a more high energy format to end up like with a much more brighter and more positive outlook.
So to summarize, 55% of lesbian couples.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I put the flag there for a reason.
Yep.
As for like comparable powers, like why these two are like very similar. As I mentioned, their main fighting style is martial arts. In their like lower base form, they're like very superhero-esque. A lot based on their like toku inspirations. As mentioned, they do a lot of punching. They do some kicking too, but it's mostly punching. their stronger forms have like heavy drawbacks with the superb song and going Monkai, but they power through the drawbacks with their sheer determination and will. The certain power forms, which are pictured there, the first Monkai and Amalgam, give them extra mechanical limbs, which they basically I'd compare it to Asura's Wrath, but their fists are bigger. And their strongest forms, which I have pictured down, have a majestic divine appearance, as the Burning Extract has an angelic appearance, and Great Monkai has the divine appearance. Now the fight dynamic, this one was is one of the main draws for me. It's you can have it like start off as like the simple like fist fight, the more grounded one in their base forms. Well, as the two keep pulling out their stronger transformations. Yeah, like the way it transitions from like a say some a street brawl you'd see in something like Kamen Rider to a more divine mecha style brawl from like something like Gurren Lagann. It's just like a series of escalations before it just goes to a galactic no, maybe not galactic, but it just goes the level of power just like increases as the fight goes on.
The fight goes to space, basically, right?
Yeah, no, the fight
will go.
absolutely has to go to space.
The fight is going to go to space.
Moon.
There you go.
Yeah, music potential. Oh, this one's one of my favorite parts to talk about. Because I mentioned before, Simgear's entire gimmick is based around the power of songs empowering the users, with the characters singing the insert theme during battle. Like when characters sing, they get stronger, and when they're like in a situation where they can't sing, their power will slowly go down. I mean,
wait a minute, it's a musical? Well, fuck me, bro. It's a musical? Shit.
No, they got a lot of like musical talent specifically for voice sound. Like Nana Mizuki is the obvious one, but they also have like Minami Takayama, Tumix fame, the singer for Gundam, a lot of Gundam Wings openings, and just in general, like you just a lot of the cast is just really talented at singing. Like ironically, the exception was Hibiki's voice actress Yuki, because she was actually unsure of the role when she first started out. But she grew into it as the show went on.
Should have called the track High School Musical. Goddamn.
I should kill you for that. Anyways, and Yuki Yuna Heroes OST, while it's not like doesn't have as many insert themes akin to like Symphony.
Someone just like Kratos Asura, but singing, bruh. Sam, this is why you read the chat, bro. Someone just like Kratos Asura, but singing.
And as for Yuki as a Heroes OST, it's composed by music studio Manaka, who are behind the music for like franchises like Nier, Tekken, and Dragon Guard 3. So
okay, Tekken OST goes fucking hard. I love me some Tekken OST. So
yeah, no, I highly recommend giving the Yuki Yuna's OST like a listen to after. Like you said, you're gonna check out Yuki Yuna first, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna love a lot of the songs. Trust me. There's a lot of like chanting in the music too. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Though also, if you follow me, you have definitely most likely heard my commission to Brandon, Hero Connecting Hands.
Do you want to talk about the track a bit?
If this becomes an episode, I'm genuinely unsure if this track will be taught, but I really hope it can.
Well, do you want to talk about the track a bit?
The track, yeah, I guess I could go into it. Like, the track itself, for like the people that have listened to it, there's a lot of like Celtic and inspiration from like Hibiki's side of things, because that's the music style she uses. While there's more of the like mystical and chanting side from the Yuki Yuna side, and also a little bit of a nod to Kamen Rider Kuga in the track, since like I mentioned, he was a huge inspiration to both of them. Like give the track a listen. I paid money for that, so.
You should have seen when I talked to Ben and Chad. I was like, "Here's Date with the Devil. It cost me $1,000. Please listen to it." And they laughed when I told them that. Like $1,000. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, mine was like a little cheaper. It was like a total like I think I totaled at around like a 550. So,
who did the art, by the way? I'm actually curious. Who did the art?
Oh, the art was done by my good friend Yves, or on no social media you may know her as Sun Mellows.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've heard of Mellows. Yeah, okay.
Going on. As for Legacy, this one I'm very excited to talk about. Since I mentioned Simger and Yuki Yuna are both like reconstructions of the genre after Madoka aired, taking inspiration from Toku and Mecha. Like as you can see, like from the gifs I have placed, like Yuna's first transformation, where she partially transforms parts of her body as she strikes, is directly lifted from once again Kamen Rider Kuga, and Symphogear has a lot of mecha inspiration. Like one of the characters, Chris, she has a lot of like Gundam inspiration in her attacks. While as I can show you from the Hibiki gift there, she does Gurren Lagann stuff. She does drills.
Yep.
Like both series, while they're not like super mainstream in like the United States, like at least compared to Japan, where they have like a significantly larger following, the both of the series have like a relatively strong following, like regardless in the States. Like I've talked to people from the fan base for both sides. They are extremely passionate people. And the fandoms have like noted the similarities between the two franchises, as well as just how similar both Hibiki and Yuna are. Like the two over to the right, I took a screenshot of a Pixiv tag called Kugeki Joshi, which literally translates to Kuga Girl, which is mostly filled with like art of Hibiki and Yuna, as well as like a couple of other punchy magical girls like Subaru from Nanoha Strikers, but it's mostly Hibiki and Yuna as well. The example image is the two of them. Like the Yugi and Yuna have both met in a collab event in Symphogear's mobile game, which was discontinued a few years ago, with Hibiki like outright barring Yuna's power. But the two of them never actually fought proper in the event. They are basically besties in that event.
I have to ask, did they both get a mobile game? Didn't Yuki Yuna have a mobile game too, or is it only the Vita
Yuki
game?
Yuna Yuki Yuna did have a mobile game, but they never had a Symphogear crossover. Funnily enough, they actually crossed over with Railgun.
Yeah, I saw that. That I know.
Yeah, no, well,
so the crossover was in the Symphogear game, right?
Yeah, Symphogear's mobile game, which has had like a crap ton of crossovers. Like aside from Yuki Yuna, crossover with like Nanoha, Revue Starlight, Attack on Titan, Gridman, Godzilla, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai. There's a lot of crossovers.
Okay, the Kamen Rider one, was it actually like with Kuga, or was it another one?
No, Kamen Rider 5, because 5's 20th movie was coming out a while ago. So they went with that one instead. I'm like, I don't mind. 5 is another good season, but like, yeah.
Listen, I can't say for other people, but I love matchups with Legacy. Like, I just like that, like the comparison, that like the like rivalry aspect. It's one of the things I like about Homer Kurumi as well. Is like, you know, like both like the comparisons aren't only in the versus sphere; it's in like the fandoms too. You know what I mean? I love those kind of matchups. So
no, I will say it's like less of like a outright rival. Like
rivalry, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, no. What I'm saying is like it's less rivalry in that sense, and more in like more like the friendly rivalry type deal, because the fandoms are pretty close.
Yeah.
Like there's a very good chance a Symphogear fan has watched Yuki Yuna and vice versa.
That's fair.
And it's like, that essentially like sums up everything I have to like say for the actual like matchup itself. Like there's a lot going for it, and I really hope like it does become an episode in the future. It's I know both series are like obscure and like, but if it's like one of those situations where it's like a one and done, I really hope it's
this should be this one. Yeah,
it should absolutely be this one. Like I can think of a couple of matchups for the other characters, but it's like none of them have like the weight compared to this matchup.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that essentially sums up everything. I have the summary video which links to the video I made for it, but
you can play it. You can play it.
Would it be actually? Yeah, it should be fine.
Play it. No, play it.
It should be
I played other shit there too. Don't worry. Play it. It's fine. The track, you're not gonna get a copyright strike. It's a commission track.
I mean, like I'm gonna keep it small though, in case of the anime footage.
Yeah. Bro, Sam, we have Blandard in the chat saying, so this is just Mecha versus Kamen Rider matchup disguised as a Magical Girl matchup. What do you say to that?
That is an incredibly fair way of putting it. Yeah, no. Ironically, despite like more people associating like Symphogear with Kamen Rider, since the official crossover, a lot of like Kamen Rider fans are all like a lot of Gear fans are also Kamen Rider fans. It's a similar situation.
That's
But like
fair.
yeah, but no, Symphogear is the more mecha based, while the Yuki Yuna is the one that takes a lot more based on the tokusatsu genre.
Yeah, that's fair. So I guess the presentation itself is over, so we could move on to Q&As now.
Yeah, we can
You
do
can
on
get too many
to
questions. We've
Q&A.
got a few of them. If you guys have any questions in the chat, feel free to leave them for Sam, because right now it's all Q&A stuff now. So I'll pull up. We had some of the community post one first. So basically, the first one is from Max the Seal, who unfortunately couldn't be in the call with us today. He couldn't make it. But Sam, what got you into the matchup?
What got me into the matchup? Well, that's I think it's because like a Symphogear. I got into this back what? How do I put it? Like back when I first got into Symphogear, God, I forget how many years ago it was now, but like back when I first got into it, my versus brain was at an all-time high, so I'm like, okay, I need an idea for these two. And when I first thought I need an idea for Hibiki, so the first one that did come to mind was a Kamen Rider, unsurprisingly Kamen Rider Kuga. But like, yeah, no, like then as time went on and I got into more franchises, and I talked to a couple of people. I talked to one of the artists for Brandon, Deckhead.
Deckhead, yeah, I know Deck.
Yeah, no, I told him about when I was like bringing up this idea. I think it was in the wiki server. When I thought about it, and he mentioned like while there are the thematics, he mentioned the fight dynamic doesn't work as well because like from what he's seen of Symphogear, it's like an incredibly like super flashy and high speed show, which doesn't actually mesh well with Kuga since Kuga is like relatively grounded and like the fights are pretty brutal for a Kamen Rider at the time. So like they didn't mesh too well. So like then I went through like the rest of the I guess you say the Magical Girl pantheon of like options.
Yeah,
And that's when I like got into that was around the time I got into Yuki Yuna as a hero proper. And I heard people bring up Yuna as like a Hibiki matchup. So like, okay, I'll check out the series. Let's see what it is. And I was not only was I blown away by the show, I understood perfectly why, and I have just been a pusher for this match has just pushed its way all the way up into like my favorites. Like among some of my other favorite ideas, like Brogna versus Velvet or Getter Robo versus Gurren Lagann. Like this one, like stands, like push those two down and like stands at the top. Like it's uncontested right now.
So okay, next one. So try not try not to go too much on the ramble for this one. But Lying Spectre on the Reddit says he has a two-parter, but the first part is, what's your favorite scene from both series? Now I don't know if you want to go into that one, but you can if you want.
Part of me does. I do want to. Do I do it because because some of my favorite scenes are like very big spoilers. That's the fucking problem.
Oh, okay. So I guess we'll go to the second one because a couple people asked this.
No. I'll just
Okay.
say in a vague way. Like, I guess my favorite scene for Symphogear was like one of the last scenes of episode 12 of season 1. And
Okay.
as for Yuki Yuna as a hero, probably the what is it? The final episode of the first season. Like, there's a lot of heavy stuff in that one, and I really like what they do with it. That's
Okay.
all I will be saying.
All right. Now, the second one. You could go into this one a bit because a couple people asked this one. Is what made you like this one? You talked about it a bit with me privately, but you can maybe make this public. What made you like this one compared to their alts? If you want to talk about their alts at all.
Okay, I'm just gonna be. I'm so
Please
sorry
do it. Go it. Do it.
I'm just going to be blunt as I can. All their other options are terrible. Like I am so sorry to be able to prefer them,
Preach.
but all their other options are like genuinely terrible.
Big
They
facts.
don't Like it's either the fight dynamic doesn't work, it barely goes into their characters, and the what pisses me off the most is the most popular. I like the most popular alts for both of them are just throwaway matches against Persona, DC, or something shonen. Like, I am incredibly sorry to people that do enjoy those matches, but they do not do justice to Hibiki or Yuna like at all, and just toss them into just a stomp that just doesn't work. Like the
Yeah.
fight dynamic doesn't work. The connections are bunk, and I think the worst, no, probably the most annoying part though is how people will just like come up with shit to justify it. It's just terrible. They're just terrible. I'm so sorry, but like. The joy drains out of my body when people bring up that other Hibiki matchup.
Oh, but it's fun fact, Sam. Didn't you like talk about that matchup? Like you tried like talking about it like to the Simple Gear fan base or something like that?
No, yeah, I that one specific matchup that I will not bring up. Out of curiosity, I pitched that idea in like the Gears in the biggest Symphogear server. Like I'm very active there. There's a lot of folks that talk, and they hate versus debating, which is pretty
Oh,
tight.
that's fine. No, I'm an
Yeah,
SEO fan. The SEO fandom fucking hates power scaling in general. They
yeah,
hate
no,
that shit.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
no.
I got you.
Yeah, no, but like when they pitched the idea, half of the people didn't understand that specific matchup at all, and the other half just absolutely despises it. And when they brought up alts, Hibiki, for Hibiki, Yuna was the most brought up name, and with sometimes Nanaha came up a few times, but Yuna was the most frequent choice.
But not that makes
The
sense though, because they're like the Trinity, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the magical girl warrior trinity, if you
Yeah,
is how I put it. Like,
yeah.
so because like all three of them, they like subvert the more like traditional spells and focus on a more like take a more like action inspiration from like Toku and Mecha. Like, I already explained how Symphogear and Yuki Yuna take inspiration from both Kamen Rider and other mecha show and Gurren Lagann and all that. Like Nanoha was like it started off as traditional, but then as the show went on, it just slowly has moved from pure magic to like Magitech, and Nanaha starts firing lasers that are inspired by Gundam.
By the way, I was talking to Sam privately about this, and this conversation spiraled in so many fucking directions. Sam, you're my boy. I love you and all that, but you have like some of the biggest tokusatsu brain rot I've ever fucking seen.
Listen, the karate bugmen have drained me my wallet dry, and right now, the giant robots are doing that. Like as the entire time during the pitch, I have been continuing to work on my Gunpla kit.
I dare you to show that to Ben and Chad on Monday, bro. I dare you.
I think I mentioned I'm not doing it with the Ben and Chad. I'm doing it with Liam and Sam.
Oh, you're doing leave, dude. Okay, can I be honest with you? I think you're gonna be a bit more lenient on time then, but like, dude, you're gonna. I can't
I think
wait.
I heard what people have said. I'm going to try to pitch appealing to Liam as best as I can.
Listen, well, I think he'll like the Kuga bits. I think they'll like the Kamen Rider comparisons. I think that's gonna help a lot. Well, going back to like your alts, I mean, it makes sense. Like, why you prefer this over their alts? It's similar to the reason I like Homework Kurumi is because of that character comparison, right? It's the fact that like it
Yeah,
feels weird not putting them against each other, if that makes sense.
yeah,
I
and
I
like
get
that's
that.
the
Yeah.
additional. That's another additional thing. All those other matchups are just come up with on the spot to like give them a matchup. Hibiki
Yeah.
versus Yuna has like a prominence because it has history within both fandoms.
And that it helps
Like
because it helps in the sense that, go ahead.
Nanaha's the only one that has like a comparable scenario to both.
All right. Well, we got a Kira in the chat. What are some of the things you do and do not want to see if this becomes an episode?
Okay, that's a pretty loaded question because this is with how I guess obscure both franchises are. There's a lot of ways you could just fuck this up. I think what I absolutely would want the most is handle this the same way they did the like All Might versus Might guy. Like make it a friendly brawl. Don't do any misunderstanding type deal. Just have it a friendly spar. and we don't need like to go. There doesn't need to be like a stupid amount of gore or anything like that, because both series don't necessarily delve that deep into that sort of deal either. There is blood in both, yeah, but it's not like it's not Mortal Kombat shit for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Could you maybe see it as a way where it's like, okay, maybe like one of them wants the other one to give up because they know they'll probably kill them to keep going, but the other one's just too fucking stubborn to give up, so they just go anyway. Could you maybe see something working like that, or am I just like being dumb?
I could definitely see. No, I could kind of see something like that happen. Cause like again, these two are like very, the willpower the two have, like they will just like can just like keep going on. But like yeah,
Yeah,
I prefer like a much like a friendlier dynamic.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
try
yeah. I
keeping it
got
in
you.
tune with both.
And someone said, the Hibiki X-ray and G gave me nightmares.
Okay, yeah, no, that's something. Something for you to look forward to later, Steez. Yeah,
I'm
no, that
sure.
is one thing I will say though. Symphogear doesn't. One thing it doesn't shy away from. It does love doing fucking mechanical body horror.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I was gonna say like some of these questions you already kind of answered for me.
Yeah, Line
I'm
Check has said in chat that'll come back even if it kills me. Yeah, no, Hibiki just actually just straight up says that in the show.
so it
Yeah, no,
works
I love
then.
Hibiki. She's great.
So okay, you don't have to say who you think. You could go into the debate side if you want. But I was gonna say like no matter who wins or loses, how do you see like the quote kill going? Because someone has to die in this. They kind of have to, but.
Yeah, no, like I think I already mentioned it. I think I might have described it to you, but like the finale should just have like whoever, like it should be like a fight. I guess I compare it in a way to Onander's Bardock, like a one final like punch clash, and one overpowers the other. But instead of like on Bardock's arm just exploding off frame or something like that, it's in this case like the final strike just like completely like shatters their magical like form, and they're like put back into like their base for like their schoolgirl uniform type deal, and then like
Okay.
as they're depowered and falling, the winner like catches the loser, a lot like
Then the
Goku
winner
versus
punches the
Superman
loser in
2.
the air. The loser explodes. The. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, but like no, like I really because like one of the things for like both for like one of the major things in Symphogear, like I mentioned, like both of them are like friendly, helpful people that reach out. Like when it comes to Symphogear though, like that's actually a relatively frequent plot point now. Even though he does try to reach out, sometimes there are people she can't, and ultimately has to like defeat.
Yeah.
So like it's a running thing for her. So like her being so like whoever the win, and like Yuna also, her whole deal is she wants to be a hero. She loves helping people. So like I feel like the catching the losers the corpse like after the final clash, give it a somber ending. Like that's the best you can do if one of them absolutely needs to die.
Yeah. Okay.
No, of course, with the way I presented it, it'd end up being like a Raven vs. Twilight scenario where it's ambiguous if they actually did die from the final hit or not.
Yeah. Okay. And do you want to go a bit into the debate? I know it's not really like the most important thing for you, but like, I don't know, in case people just ask about it.
Yeah, I can dabble into the debate a little bit. Like when it comes to like the actual who wins this, uh, with I won't say with necessarily like relative ease, though it might seem like that. Hibiki is the one that comes out on top more often than not. Like, well, you can. The thing is, like, while Hibiki does have, there's a lot going for Yuna. Like, one thing for Yuna that does go, she, like, without, like, any, like, even discounting, like, anything, like, multipliers or, like, trying to inflate calc for Symphogear, like, regardless of the fact, Yuna is, like, at her strongest, is just, like, leagues more powerful than Hibiki. Like, she will win if she gets that single punch in.
Okay.
But as and her transformations don't come and abilities don't have the same amount of drawbacks that Hibiki's do. Like as the show goes on, her drawbacks like grow less and less. While in Symphogear's case, the drawbacks like remain as like I guess a sort of limiter for the girls. So like one of their techniques does heavy damage feedback if not done properly. Like that still remains. But in Yuki Yuna's case, she doesn't have any drawbacks to her powers or transformations. But that ends up just not mattering because regardless of how it is, Hibiki will be faster no matter which version of which speed you use for both series. Like low end for both, Hibiki is faster. High end for both, Hibiki is faster. And the fact that also Hibiki has the actual like combat training, or training, I
He's
say in
been trained.
quotation marks.
One's been trained, the other one hasn't. There you go.
Yeah. So like because of that, like Yuna's got probably some makeshift training from one of her hero club members who does dabble in kendo, but she's not like a super veteran, experienced fighter that Hibiki is. So like because of that, that also just adds into just Hibiki being faster, and her victory ties into the fact that the way her powers work specifically. As Gungnir, her relic has the ability to just uh, I don't know how to say it properly, but it is like the ultimate like god. It is the god killer weapon. Like anything divine just like crumbles against it. Like, and it's not like they can be tough enough to. It's a bypassing type scenario due to the way certain weapons in Symphogear work. Like,
Oh, okay.
let me
Okay.
explain this real quick because it's really cool. So, one of the enemies in season 3 of Symphogear, it has a weapon known as Swordbreaker, and this Swordbreaker, it's like okay, yeah, if it clashes with the sword, it'll break, sure. But
Yeah.
it's not just that. Anything that can be perceived as a blade crumbles in its presence. Like knives and daggers are counted as are close enough. But one of the characters, Tsubasa, has the mindset of thinking they're a weapon. And because of that, the Swordbreaker does more damage to her because she considers herself a weapon.
Bruh.
Yeah, so Hibiki's Gungnir has the D side ability. So anything that is conceptually a god or divine in any nature will die, essentially just be defeated by her power because that is how Gungnir is perceived.
Okay, but would you say like
So
would you say
that's
like
just
would you say,
unfortunate for Yuna because no matter the form she uses, she draws power from the gods of her world.
okay, so
So
but when you say like, oh, it doesn't work, is it the sense like the weapons won't hurt her, or is it just the sense of like she could just drain it? That she drains like divine powers. Is it like that? Like the power that Yuna has would go to Hibiki, or is it more just like, yeah, your attack just won't hurt me because divine she doesn't work on me?
no, like Hibiki, what she does, it would just like break through any of Yuna's defenses, and Hibiki does have like an ability that could theoretically drain the divine power, but that's just up for that one's more of a debate, goes a little deeper into the debate scenario type thing.
Okay, okay. I think that's pretty much it. Oh well, I guess I could ask. Like, when you say like low ends, high ends for like AP and speed, where is that exactly? Just like a rough like estimate
For both of them,
for both of them. Yeah, like
and,
not like
and
anything too in detail. Just like a right. Oh, the Rella, like just some shit like that.
for speed wise, yeah.
Yeah, speed wise, AP. Like yeah, just like a rough like generalization, I guess.
Yeah, no, like if we're going for speed, like low ends for both, I'd say for Hibiki, it's definitely in the high relo range, while for Yuna, it's in the so I guess probably hypersonic range, I'd imagine.
Is it lightning dodging?
No, like the best speed feats we see in Yuki Yuna's anime itself is like dodging like light beams, but it's not like the legit light beams because the beams like bend during their
Oh, yeah, yeah,
launch.
yeah. So like they're just called light, but they're not actually light. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's
And
fair.
as for like Hibiki, she dodged like she was like comparable. They dodged an attack that reached the moon in seconds.
Yeah, that's high rolla.
So
There you go.
that's one
Yeah.
thing. And then there's the but if we're going high ends, both like Yuna should be around faster than light, but Hibiki should be like significantly faster because of the way another relic Shensujing works. Because Shensujing is a mirror type weapon which shoots out lasers, and because of the once again the way Symphogear does its thing, it's even though it doesn't even though like in a versus scenario it's like, oh, the beams bend, they're not like actual light. No, because in Symphogear, if it is light, if it is like speed of light, like the beam, if they think it's the speed of light, it is that speed of light. Like that's just how it is.
Oh, so it's light speed because like it's literally like it's because they're saying yes, this is
That
light
is how
speed.
the show
Okay.
works. Yeah.
Okay. So how about AP? Like where would like Yuna? Because you said Yuna is likely the stronger one. Like in like low ends or
No.
high ends. Like is Yuna
Yuna's
like
case,
planet?
Yuna's anywhere between like if we're like being it's all depending on how you interpret the world for Yuki as a hero, but Yuna's power is at her max is anywhere between solar system and universal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, for Hibiki's case, the absolute most you can argue is like large planet.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. You know what's actually funny about that, Sam? Believe it or not, this ties, if you think about it, close to Homer Krumi's debate as well. Because remember what I told you, that debate goes very similarly. Homer is gonna have the higher like AP, but it might not even fucking matter just because of the way the other person's powers work. That is so cool. I love those debates. So yeah, it's funny because like it's a punchy fight. So you're like, oh, the one who punches harder should win, right? Nah, the one who punches harder loses. That's fucking funny. Well,
Yeah, and like like Fucker said, unless XD is involved, but we're not incorporating mobile game stuff for this because if we have to do mobile game for Symphogear, well, first of all, it would like buff Hibiki ridiculously to the point, thanks to the fact that it deals with multiversal shenanigans. But also, I don't want to think people would have to want to deal with the way the crossovers work because one is like aside from like super heavy hitters like Gridman, Saint Seiya. The fact that they cross over with Common Rider, Super Sentai, and Ultraman means they have to delve into those multiverses.
okay, but to be fair though, I don't
And
think they
wait,
would
and also
count the
one of
crossover
those
stuff.
series in particular, Revue Starlight. It's a very confusing series if you want to try versus putting it in like a versus scenario because of the way the narrative is presented.
Well, to be fair, is it possible to like include because I should ask, are the mobile games like I know Yuki has a Vita game too. Are those games like canon?
No, the games are alternate continuities.
Okay, so it doesn't fucking matter anyway. Like
Yeah, no,
okay,
like they get
okay,
abilities and like gimmicks that they don't have in canon, like at all.
okay,
Like
okay. So it
it
doesn't
doesn't
fucking
even do
matter. Okay.
anything for like trying to justify some stuff from canon too. It just like the mobile games do their own thing.
Okay, okay. So even the Vita game then is just alternate. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so if I let's say I want to research the characters, it really would just be just anime light novels basically then.
Like the five seasons for Symphogear, it would be like the 5 seasons and the manga, which the manga's like a goes in a little bit before the anime starts, and it has a slightly different ending from season one. But like the manga does give a few more things here and there in terms of like abilities, but it doesn't add too much to the debate aspect since it's an adaptation of season one.
Oh, okay, okay.
But like as for Yuki Yuna, yeah, no, the shows and the anime and the light novels are where you want to go for that one. Yes.
All right.
So like
Well, fun fact.
if you want to like check out stuff for like the mobile games, like go ahead. It would be if you find anything there, it's a lot like it would be like in Joker versus Giorno where they draw a bit from Eyes of Heaven as like
Oh yeah, it's
yeah.
more for like giving context instead of
yeah,
like
giving context for certain abilities that aren't fully explained, but for the most part, everything is explained in the shows themselves.
Yeah, okay. So it's like, oh no, but this one thing in the mobile game, bro, it changes the whole thing. Like you're not really gonna get that. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a little fun fact about the light novels for Yuki Yuna, or just the series in general. If you know who Yuki Yuna's character designer is the same person who does the art for the SAO light novels.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually what got me into the series, by the way. Listen, I like. Well, okay, he goes by Boon Boon in the Yuki Yuna base, but he also goes by Abek for the SEO side. But it's the same person. I like his art. His art's cool. Fun fact: his sister does
no,
the
the
art
art
for
style for
K-On.
like the light novels and SAO and like Yuki Yuna's light novels, I really do like the art style in both of them.
Yeah, I love his art, but I like this matchup aesthetically too. Well, this was always the one for me. I like the matchups with the rivalry. So, one last question. It's a minor one. Okay, so who's that like cat thing next to Yuna?
The cat, in the upper right. That's
Yeah.
That's Yuki, her first guardian fairy spirit.
Does he fucking die during the fight? Please tell me he does.
Um. Okay, so like the way the fairies work in the first season is like anytime like the user is about to like take a fatal blow or some heavy damage, the fairies are there to like protect them from like any sorts of damage. No, but little Yuki unfortunately kind of explodes because, like the rest of Yuna's power set, his power is drawn from the divine tree, so like his defenses gimmick doesn't do shit against Hibiki.
So he's basically just Aku, basically in fucking Crash versus Spyro.
Actually, Aku's a very appropriate way to describe the fairies for Yuki Yuna, except they do a much better job, and there's more to him that'll like blow your mind once you watch the first season.
It's divine, fucking Spectre. It's divine. Well, fuck me, bro. Damn. Well, fucking, that's funny, bro. Anything that's divine, okay. Well, I guess like I should ask, I guess we'll get it. We'll stop it at 8 in 5 minutes. If total, are you back yet? By the way, huh?
Is he still eating his fucking sandwich?
I think he's still he's eating spaghetti. I think he's still eating. You have no way of ending the stream. We're stuck here. Hang on, I'll text him. We can keep going for now. So I should ask. So,
trapped in an eternal time loop. Get me out of here.
yeah.
You know what, Sam? Go on a rant for both series. Just go, pat out the time.
He just yells. He's still eating, bro.
Yeah, Sam.
Rant on both. Like, how so? What do you want me to ramble about exactly?
Just go do an extended rundown of
I just
both characters.
Total saying you're pretty much done. So, well, I will. Jenny, want to ask you this though. So, you talked about like the niche, like it's like the niche, like nature of both series. But I think like one thing I'm going through, I think the fact that it's like the fandoms overlapping can help with that because that extends beyond the versus sphere. That's just in the casual fan bases, so that could just potentially draw new people in. So
yeah, it's a lot like what was it? There was like an episode that specifically. Trying to remember if there was like an episode. I guess Bowser versus Eggman was kind of one of them, but that's already big shows. So
yeah. Total. Sam's pretty much done. So yeah. Well,
because you weren't here to end it.
Yeah. Bruh. Yeah. Well, we're gonna end it in 3 minutes total. So at 8 o'clock, we're gonna be ending it. So, total, do you have any questions for Sam? Did you watch any of his presentation? Oh, okay. What did you think? I should ask. What did you guys think of the presentation? I loved it. I already seen this already, so Sam already knows my thoughts. But what did you guys think? What'd you say, Lantern?
I don't know. I wasn't able to see it. I was working outside for a majority of it.
Damn. Did you at least hear what he was saying?
Yes, I was hearing. I was listening.
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, so Total, what did you think? You're the main host. Be a host. Oh, Total's mic ain't. Total, they can't hear your mic. As you can see, Sam, Total's the most gracious host.
I can see that.
Yeah. Total, draw us out for 2 more minutes. Just talk for 2 more minutes so we can end this shit. Let's get it to an hour. Well, I like it a lot.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I already asked this question. I don't want to bring it up. I might just well. Isn't Yuka straight something bottom text?
Oh my fucking god. No.
Listen,
no, men don't exist and Yuki Yuna is a hero.
Listen, Yuki Yuna is as straight as JoJo is. That's basically the best way to describe it.
Oh, I keep telling you, there's straight relationships in JoJo. Unfortunately, there's not enough women.
Yeah, no, men just don't exist. No, like, it's really funny. Men just don't exist in, like, Yuki Yuna as a hero.
Damn. Hey, but no, isn't there like Karin's brother or some shit who's like part of the organization or some shit like that?
Yeah, and we don't see him ever.
Oh, okay.
Like he doesn't exist visually, like at all.
Okay, now, which one is gayer of the two? Like, not the character, but which series is gayer?
Jesus Christ.
Which series is more gay?
Honestly,
Okay.
I think Symphogear, like without a doubt, honestly, like Yuki
I
Yuna
know
is incredibly
Spectre's agreeing
gay,
with you.
yeah. But
Because
like
Spectre's saying, like, yeah,
honestly,
and
most of
Symphogear's
the
in a
gay
much straight
stuff
man.
is in like side. Honestly, if you most of the gay stuff is in like the side content and just what is it like the
Mobile game shit,
like,
yeah,
like
that's normal though.
like the games and all that. But Symphogear,
Yeah, but that's normal. That's the push, like fan service and shit. That's why that's there.
yeah, no, but Symphogear, like the driving thing for Symphogear are a lot of the character relationships. Like some of the like the characters are what essentially make the show, and the way they develop is like one of the ways they just like push forward. Like two of the characters have like multiple insert songs where they're separate, but there's a special version that combines the two songs together. And the songs basically are just love confessions, and they have this like every other season.
Yeah, that sounds just like it. And you have, of course, the classic seiyus saying, "Yeah, my character's gay, guys, because I said so." And of course, Sam.
No, it's beyond that. No. Miku, like, okay, you see, the Hibiki's best friend / love interest Miku. No, her voice actress, Yuki Gucci, is like, during one of the live performances, she introduces herself as her character, and she says like, "I'm Hibiki's best friend." No, I'm Hibiki's wife.
Damn, bro.
And another thing, one of the like more recent like radio shows they did, like they showed off plushies for all the characters. She spent like several minutes just making the Hibiki and Miku plushies kiss.
Bro, I told you, seiyus fucking do that. They do that. I'm telling you. And of course, I'm guessing in terms of what you see in the series itself, I'm guessing it's gonna. Let me guess. It's the handhold, isn't it? It's always the end of series handhold. It always is. Every time you zoom in on the hands they're holding, free money. I'm telling you,
the series only know that this shit happens every season, like every other episode. And it's not just no. And here's the thing: for Yuki Yuna as a hero, it's mostly just Yuna and Togo. There's a minor hints with like Karin and some of the other characters, but no, it's mostly just that. For Symphogear, every single one of the main girls has this with one of the has this significant thing with one of the other cast members constantly.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. Well, before we get controversial,
I'm happy that
ahead,
my
Bo.
dumb question got us an hour.
Yeah,
we did.
Well, there you go. Any closing remarks, Sam?
Please support this matchup and don't support the dog shit matchups. Also, I'd say subscribe to Total.
Yep. Our most gracious host. So.
Yeah, please
The
subscribe.
gracious host was eating the spaghetti.
Please subscribe to me because next week I'm screwed.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed Hibiki versus Yuna Yuka. Absolutely.
I'm not apologizing.
I was there when I said this, but you were 0 for 3 on the title because you didn't put Hibiki's last name. You didn't capitalize any of Yuna's, and you misspelled Yuka, Yuki. So like,
I just want to know when you start. Speeds, I just want to let you know when you started ranting. I just slowly turned down the audio.
All right. Well, you're the host now, Sam. So you have to end it off.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, I guess.
Yep. You can end it now, Total.
Okay. Yeah. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.